today's show, we will be helping Blake with his scientific problems. Please welcome Blake. So Blake, what's the matter?
That's the problem. What is matter?
Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. Here is some video on this topic.
We're going to talk about mass, volume, and density. First, we found the mass of this cup, which is 2 3/10 grams. We'll now find the mass of this ball. We subtract the mass from the cup to find the mass of the ball, which is 54 grams.
Now we'll find the mass of the marble.
We do the same math when you find it's 51 1/10 grams.
There is more matter in the ball because it has more mass.
How much space an object takes up is its volume.
To find the volume of the marble in the ball, we prepared this beaker.
And we filled it up to 300 milliliters.
Now we're going to put this ball in the water, and how much the water rises, that's its volume. You can see now it's about 50 milliliters.
We'll do the same thing with the marble. And you can see its volume is about 20 milliliters. This ball is bigger, takes up more space, and has more volume.
Density is how much mass is in its volume. To find the density of the ball, we divided its mass by its volume, and that is 1 1/10 gram per milliliters.
We found the density of the marble to be 2 6/10 grams per milliliter.
Even though the ball is much larger and has a little more mass,
the marble has more mass in each milliliter, so it is more dense.
What this means is that the ball will float
and the marble will sink.
Different liquids have different densities. Corn syrup is more dense than water because it sinks to the bottom.
Cooking oil floats because it's less dense than water.
Well, I'm still in a state of it, and I'm hot and cold. How do I change it?
I had some scientists that had the same problem and they figured it out. Here are some clips.
We're going to show you the 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas.
We'll also show you the changes between the states. I have 400 milliliters of water and I'm going to put it in the freezer overnight. I'm going to take this out of the freezer now. The water is frozen. It's gone from liquid to a solid called ice.
Now we're going to leave this ice on the counter overnight. Overnight, the ice have changed back to water, which is liquid. Now I'm going to pour the water back in the beaker to measure it. That's exactly 400 milliliters.
I have 400 milliliters of water in this beaker. I will now pour this water into this hot frying pan. The water is boiling. Be careful, it's hot. The steam is water vapor, which is a gas. I boiled the water for 5 minutes. Let's see how much is left. Oh my gosh. There's 225 milliliters of water left. That means 175 milliliters of water had evaporated.
I am going to change the steam back to water. This is called condensation. I have boiling hot water in this tray of ice. You can see the steam condensing into water droplets on the side of the beaker. The cold from the ice has caused water vapor to condense on the bottom of the plate. Our conclusion is that changes of state are reversible and all use heat, adding or taking it away.
Thank you.
This chair is smooth.
That's a property. We have a video on that too.
Properties are things like the color, texture, shape, and what the object does. Properties of this beach ball are that it is smooth, round, has colors red, green, orange, white, and blue, and it is very light. When you move the rock, it doesn't change its shape. That's a property of a solid. I have 80 milliliters of water in the cylinder. It's a different shape, but same volume, 80 milliliters.
Thank you.
Oopsies.
Dr. Phil, that's a physical change! Making a paper airplane is a physical change too. It's just a piece of paper, just in a different form.
This is a physical change, just non-reversible.
Dr. Phil, what kind of change is this?
That is a different type of change. That is a chemical change. We have a video on that too.
I'm going to show you a chemical reaction. In the bag I have baking soda, and in the beaker I have vinegar. I'm putting the vinegar in the Ziploc bag, and I'm going to squeeze all the air out like that. As you can see, the bag is full of gas. The gas is a new substance.
Ooh, 7-Up, can I have a drink? Gross, that's not 7-Up.
Okay, thank you. Let's take a break.
Welcome to Matter King, where cooking is chemistry. Cooking a burger is a non-reversible change because you can't get it raw again. Here's your burger.
Thank you. I am taking a bite. It is a physical change, and it is non-reversible because I cannot change it back. Ew, it has relish on it.
What's the matter?
It has relish on it. I didn't ask for relish.
Sorry, it is a non-reversible change. Thanks, that's all for today. Come get your Matter Burger for $1.50.
Welcome back. On the break, we talked about what our guest has learned about matter.
Well, I know that matter is anything that has mass and takes up space, and mass is how much matter that is in something and measured in grams. How much space matter takes up is volume, and volume can be measured in liters. Density is how much mass is in the volume.
So, are you still in the state about matter?
No, because I know that matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Important properties of solids are that they keep their shape and volume. A liquid takes the shape of a container that is put in, but keeps its same volume. Gas is spread out to fill the whole container, so it changes shape and volume. Liquid change into a gas is called evaporation, like a puddle disappearing in the sun. Gas changing into a liquid is called condensation, like when drops of water form on the side of glass. Water is cooled to make ice cubes. That's called freezing. When the ice becomes liquid again, that's called melting.
Yes, and for example, when solid wax is heated by a flame, the wax melts and becomes a liquid.
Some changes are reversible and some changes are non-reversible. Like the wax on the candle, it will change to a solid again when cooled. But when the wick burns, it's gone forever. There are also physical and chemical changes. Physical changes stay the same substance, but chemical changes, new substance are formed.
Congratulations! You learned so much about matter that I'm sending you to St. Matter's University to learn even more! Thanks for watching.